I require a trial by jury, not a jury trial or a forced bench trial. You see, threat, duress, and coercion. By an actual Article 3 judge, independent from the tribunal, a trier of facts, an unbiased third party that took an oath to and guaranteed we the people, who are a friend of the United States. I do not consent to be the surety for the district attorney, prosecutor, clerk, or you, administrator, or the courts. And I do not have an obligation to perform because there is no bona fide bilateral contract that exists with lawful consideration under your Code of Federal Regulation 52-212.5. Required are the 8 elements to a contract, and all court contracts are adhesion in nature with only one real party of interest with lawful consideration. And that's me, the natural person, the living, who controls that surety that the prosecutor so desperately wants. And he does not represent my named estate and the state of state. There is no delegation of authority provided by the prosecutor which must have my express prior written consent attached to a power of attorney from me and the original grantor, my mother. And there is no fiduciary responsibility from the Secretary of the Treasury provided to me that I have consented to. Please provide a certificate of authority from the governor and myself, the real party of interest, the holder in due course. When I report these taxes, it'll show that I am the lender, you are the borrower, liability holder, taxpayer, without having my consent. There are no notarized sworn affidavits, no SS-89 that said the above on the record or provided to me, nor are there any proofs of service. If I'm mistaken, please have the court provide them to me so I can report the taxes and have a forensic audit done on the accounting to obtain a QSIP to provide to the IRS to prove that you used my accounting and social security number without my consent. Now I have an obligation to perform, and I have to report the taxes as a friend of the U.S. and one of the people. There is fraud upon your court under duty of candor, professional responsibility, and ethics misconduct. I have to make a claim to your Chief District Court Judge, the State District Attorney, and the Governor for violations for damaging the public trust without my consent. Welcome to the Smart Candy Podcast, keeping you on the cutting edge of the Reformation Revolution.